Basically, no one could hear the song because during the rehearsal, everyone was competing, between the boos and the cheering. Yeah, I don't know. So the funny thing is, because I looked into this, right? Again, I don't know anything about Eurovision. I have complete ignorance on the subject. All I know is that Europeans are wacky. Apparently, the original song that Israel attempted to enter in Eurovision was, and I'm not kidding here, October Rain. They wrote an original song. It was about October 7th. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. Yeah, at Eurovision, they tried to bring that in. Didn't they ban Russia from Eurovision after the invasion of Ukraine? There were calls to ban Israel from Eurovision. Again, Russia is in Europe. Israel isn't. Make of that what you will. But, there are protests outside the building. A bunch of people are protesting it, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. But anyway, the original song that was entered by Israel was October Rain. It was about, October 7th, and it got rejected because it broke their rule on being political. So if the song that Israel is putting forward sucks, it's because it was written quickly. Now the song is called Hurricane, I guess. The new one is called Hurricane. Yeah, there are so many different videos of the booing and such. turning the knob that says Israel on it and looking back to the crowd, for approval. The festival is organized by a collection of European broadcasting companies, and Israel is a part of it because it's a colonial state where lots of Europeans live who want to watch the media from the country they're originally from. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's in a lot of ways, Israel is basically like a European American colony. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are in Israel have ties to the countries that they came from and want to participate. It's all those countries. Yeah, how many countries are in it? Hold on. Oh man, we've got like the super... Okay, here we go. Okay, so dark and light blue is current. Wait, Northern Africa is in Eurovision? I didn't know that. Associate, suspended, former associate. They just don't participate? Well, why don't they participate? Yeah, I didn't realize that these guys were in. That makes sense then, more for Israel to be here. What's with that, I mean, honest to God, a lot of these inclusions are pretty fucking wacky. Like, Syria is an associate? Like, what are we doing here? Come on. Iran is an associate? What does that mean to be an associate? What does that mean? Could Iran participate? Can we get the Ayatollah out there to like belt out like a big performance? Dark blue participates, light blue doesn't, I think. Okay, but in this map, Israel is light blue, so this is an older map then? Why is Russia two colors? I don't know. Suspended, former associate. This map sucks. I don't know what's going on here. Forget about it. Forget about it. Israel's going live in the semifinal right this minute. Well, good luck to them. Anyway, the only reason nations participate in stuff like this is because they're looking for clout. It's the same as like the Olympics, Apparently, the last time a nation was forced to change the lyrics of a song they're entering into Eurovision was in 2009 with Georgia. Georgia withdrew from the event after its proposed entry, "We Don't Want to Put In," was rejected for its obvious reference to the Russian president. Huh. However, they've been called out as hypocrites as they banned Russia from competing in 2022 due to its full-scale invasion of Ukraine and Belarus the year prior. Well, they knew that if they banned Israel, they'd be, like, in big trouble. Wanna let you up, that you love me. Sounds like shit. Don't care, sounds like shit, actually. Apparently, because there's a whole, like, subculture of stuff going on here that I'm just not tuned into because I'm an American. Protesters outside Eurovision. Oh, Greta Thunberg is there. That's nice. That's pretty loud.
I think they should be everywhere, and once again, young people are leading the way, showing the world how we should react to this.
You know what's gonna rock, by the way? It's going to rock when Israel wins and faces massive like public outcry. Like they give the like political win to Israel because they knew that they would be accused of being anti-Semitic if they didn't. Can you imagine? Like, Israel sucks shit in their final performance compared. It's won by vote. Oh, is it done democratically? Is it done by votes? I didn't know that. Okay. It's not done by, like, a committee? Okay, gotcha. Very democratic. The vote is public? Well, what do you guys think, then? I'm going to defer to you guys. What do you guys think, then? Do you think that, like, there's going to be, like, a massive grassroots Zionist, or not grassroots, like, AstroTurf Zionist campaign? To vote for Israel? It's both a public vote and a committee vote from each country to give points. Gotcha. Like, yeah, like all of Germany will vote for Israel because they feel bad about being Nazis before or whatever, and still currently. I know European governments are super cucked on this. I don't know what the European public feels like, you know? The issue is that you can vote for Israel, but you can't vote against Israel, so Zionists have an advantage in that sense. That's true. Wait, how many elimination rounds are there? Is the final runoff between two competitors, or is it just like there's a group of 8 and like the one with the most? None? There's no runoff or elimination votes? Semifinals, then final? That's insane! Israel's going to win. Israel's going to win because all the Zionists are going to vote for Israel, but there's going to be splits among all the non-Zionists to vote for all the other countries that they actually like or don't like, you know? That's not how it works. Well, okay, then Israelis can't vote for Israel. There are like 5 people who live in Israel. We're not talking about Israelis. I said Zionists. The scoring system is funky. Israel has a 2% chance to win according to betting sites. Croatia has 44%. Well, that'll just make more people unhappy when Israel does win for political reasons. Well, we'll see how it goes. Listen, you guys know that if Israel doesn't win, Ben Gvir is going to be on TV 1 hour later talking about how all of Europe is Hamas or whatever, right? Like 100%. This is how Eurovision voting works. I see. I love this this classic like intra-European racism. This is great, you know? This is like, you know, the seething hatred that only a European could feel for other Europeans. I really like how we have like Bavaria down here. This is good. This is theory. This is theory. Loyal Turkish immigrants. Just like a very, like, again, no American, the American mind is not capable of holding in itself this many ethnic stereotypes. The American mind can't conceive of this many ethnic stereotypes, you know? Like, American mind only conceives race. No American could think to draw a Greek woman like this. You know, this is so specific. Casual European racism versus competitive European, or sorry, casual American racism versus competitive European racism. True. And then we have the Nordic Chad over here. Okay, we have to stop. What does it all mean? Nobody knows what it means, okay? Look at that Greek part again. The mom is giving the son no money. Oh my god. Thanks, Mom, as she hands him nothing. Oh my god. That's so fun. That's so funny. All right.